Welcome to Retirement with Jim. So today we'll talk about, are you about to retire? So before we get started, if you like my channel, please hit the like and subscribe button. It helps my channel grow. And feel free to leave comments. Love to hear from you. Love to hear what subject you like, don't like, agree, disagree. All right, let's get started. So are you thinking of putting your retirement on pause due to the current state of the world and state of the country, all what's going on with the stock market and everything else? Are you just thinking, oh, I don't know if I should do it? You got to ask yourself, are you really willing to work a few more years, hoping this will pass and any losses you may have will be gone and you can move on from there? Or are you thinking putting it off indefinitely? Not good. Not good at all. Some people are. Some people are saying, hey, they're going to work until they die, and no joy in that. Not a great way to spend the rest of your life. So you got to say, okay, this too shall pass. And if you look at the history, there's been many cycles of good and bad, more good than bad, but there are enough bad out there to look at history and kind of go, okay, what did we do? How did we handle it? How did we come out of it? All of those things where it gives you at least some guiding light and to help you make decisions about what you think is the right way to go. And keep in mind, trying to make a decision about, everything, it's personal. And no decision fits any one group, any one person. It is all what your personal, it's not a one size fits all. It's about what, is good for you. I would tell you, you will be much happier when you retire. And when you look at what's going on, well, you make adjustments. You always do. Because you know what? Even once you retire, you'll still make adjustments. You'll adjust to take maybe some of the risk factors out and tone that down and, and go into something that is more conservative and protects the balance, of the money you have in your stock portfolio and your 401k. So you're always going to make decisions. It's not I'm crossed the finish line, I'm done, I never have to think about it again. That's kind of a nice pie in the sky thing. Yeah, we all wish we never have to look at it again. But the fact remains that you're always going to have make some kind of adjustments to your retirement on an ongoing basis to make sure that it lasts, to make sure that, it's all in holding up to your plan. So it comes to that plan. Is your plan a good one that you're confident with? Even with all of the stuff going on right now, it's all about what kind of plan you have in place. Because if you have a good plan in place, there's always going to be ups and downs, and you'll take that into consideration. So I would tell you, don't, postpone your retirement. Not even for, 6 months or a year. No. You'll find a way to make it work. You truly will. Like I said, you'll shift your risk factors. Right now, okay, if you want to consider anything, look at it as a time for buying some long-term stocks and some great deals. You're always going to have, there's some great deals in AI, tech, are, really great time to step in and buy some bargains and then sit on them and hold them. They're all going to come back. They're going to come back probably with a vengeance. And you always have some of the standby reliables. Food, pharmaceuticals, utilities are things that people always need. You're always going to have some things that are out there that are good standbys. But you don't want to postpone it. There's no value to that in terms of, because you'll be much happier. I think that if you postpone it, you'll look back on it later and regret just saying, oh man, I should have just done it. Should have just dove in, because I would tell you the water's fine. It's nice. It is better to be retired and figure out what you got to figure out, and you have less stress from work, let alone having to deal with what goes on in the world on top of it. So tell me what you think. Tell me what your plans are. Um, are you going to do it? Are you going to hold off? Let me know in the comments below. So with that, I'm going to tell you have a great day, and I will see you in the next one.